Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 32 of the Washington Commanders franchise here on Madden NFL 24. And today the Commanders will travel on the road on Thursday Night Football to face the Baltimore Ravens, who sit 4-2. Now it is a Thursday night game, so a little bit of short rest, and we see head coach Eric Bieniemy talking to defensive captain Jonathan Allen about potentially helping the offense on a short week. Our strength, I would say, is our defense, especially coming after last week's win against Tennessee. You'd love to see them potentially continue that into this game, hold Lamar Jackson. It would make the job of the offense a lot easier. So our goal is to hold them to 2 or fewer offensive touchdowns, and hopefully we can win 2 in a row. It's not going to be easy, though, as we are in Baltimore for Thursday Night Football. If you're excited for this one, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content as we get underway here with Week 7 underneath the lights. Dotson's going to let this one go out the back of the end zone. We'll take a look at Kirk Cousins and this Washington offense to start the day. Cousins had a very interesting game last week. He passed the ball well, but he had 2 interceptions deep in Tennessee territory. That could have been a lot worse. He's now at 8 touchdowns, 10 interceptions for the season. And they'll begin their day with a run by Antonio Gibson, who bounced this one out left side, spins a defender out of his shoes. And that's a big 26-yard pickup for number 24. And that's a big because last week this run game struggled against the Tennessee front. They go back to him on the next play, and he's going to fight forward for a gain of 7. As there are the numbers from last week, only 77 yards on the ground for Gibson. He's looking to bounce back here against Baltimore. 2nd and 3, give it to him again, and that's actually Rodriguez Jr. who checked into the game. That's going to be a loss of 2. He's now on 3rd and 5. Washington goes empty. Cousins fires right side. A nice touch pass from McLaurin, who gets 2 feet in bounds. Down at the 19 as Jordan Willis is hurt on the play. But Baltimore doesn't think Commanders got the first down. He thinks McLaurin didn't get 2 feet. But if we check the replay, there is the right foot. Beautiful concentration to get the left in as well. And that play will stand, and Ravens will be charged a timeout. So now in the red zone, here's Gibson with another carry. He's able to bounce this one outside, and Antonio Gibson gets a gain of 13. Already at 45 yards rushing, almost getting to his total from a week ago. So now goal to go from the 6. They feed him again up the middle. He picks up about 3. Now 2nd and goal. Gibson to the left of Cousins. And he's going to hand it to him again up the middle. And again, Gibson will not get it. It gets stuffed by Travis Jones and company. 3rd and goal. How about the 3rd time? No, doesn't get in again. Down at the 2. And Washington is not going to kick. They're going to keep the offense on the field. Still in the gun. Gives it to Gibson for a 4th time in a row, and he doesn't get it. Roquan Smith in the backfield, and Washington gets stuffed at the goal line. And Antonio Gibson's hurt on the play. He will not return to this game. So a bad piece of luck there for Washington. So now the Ravens, they start off the football their own 30 or their own 6, and here's an interesting name that we've seen before. Brian Robinson Jr. Yes, the revenge game of Brian Robinson. He racks up a nice gain of 23 on his first run. Next play, a 5-yard sack. Lamar Jackson rolls right into Montez Sweat, who brings him down. The key is going to have to contain this man as he gets outside here on 2nd and 15, and that's a nice open field tackle by Emmanuel Forbes. After a gain of 12, makes it a more manageable 3rd and 3. They're going to give it to Robinson, and he's not going to get it. Stonewalled by his former teammates. That's Jonathan Allen getting there, leading the charge, and the Ravens punt. So the Commanders back with the football. Here's Devin Singletary with his first run of the day. He was a part of that trade that netted us Brian Robinson Jr. So a revenge game for him as well. Can't hold on a 2nd and 6 pass out of the backfield. Nice defense there by Marlon Humphrey. Is on 3rd and 6, trying to screen out for Dotson, but it's read to perfection. And Washington will punt the football away. New set of downs here for the Ravens at midfield, and here's Lamar Jackson on a keeper before he gets up the sideline. A pickup of about 15. As Lamar Jackson just so deadly with his legs. Here's a touch pass to Zay Flowers. Nice redirection. Picks up 8 up the middle. Zay last week, 5 catches, 61 yards in Baltimore's win. 2nd and 2, I formation, play fake. Jackson in the pocket. Fires across the middle, and it's broken up. Nice defense there by the rookie Jeremiah Trotter, able to break that pass up. Makes it 3rd and 2. Jackson's going to keep it, but Montez Sweat disengages the left tackle, Ronnie Stanley. He makes the stuff. Ravens do get a field goal, which will end the first quarter as they lead 3-0. Washington back with the football at their own 46 of Baltimore. Nice 2nd and 1 RPO to Curtis Samuel, who had a very good game last week against Tennessee. He had a little bit of a confidence issue a couple weeks ago, but it seems like he's playing a lot better since the talking in the locker room. There's Eric Ali, the rookie tight end of Iowa, with a first down grab. Mo Alley Cox currently on the injured list, so Eric Ali stepping up in his place, and here he is across the middle again. Wide open, and he falls forward to the gain. The 6-yard line makes a goal to go now here for Washington. They're going to try the ground game again. Singletary gets some space. He gets denied at the 1. 2nd and goal. This time they're going to go underneath center with 3 tight ends. Singletary gets to Kerr, and he's not going to get there. Good penetration around the edge by Odafe Away, and it makes it 3rd and goal. This time Kirk Cousins will pass, and he barely gets the throw off. So again, a 4th and goal chance, this time from the 1. Washington keeps the offense on the field. It's a bubble screen for Samuel, who holds on through contact. And this time they do get 7. Touchdown Washington. They take the lead on what was a very risky pass. So now the Ravens trailing for the first time this game. Here's 1st and 10, and that one should have been 6 the other way. Cameron Curl lets someone go right through his hands. Now 3rd and 7. Washington brings a heavy blitz, and that pass is knocked away. Good defense out there in the flats by Montez Sweat. Gets the football back to Washington. They'll start this drive with an 8-yard sack. Nice pressure there by Simpson, able to bring down Cousins. Now faces 3rd and 18. Trying to set up a tight end screen for Ali, but Roquan Smith all underneath that one. And that's a dead drive for Washington. Still 7-3. Defense is playing very good in this ball game. As here's a first down run by Robbins, who stumbles forward to the 50-yard line. He played very well in his starting chance while Gibson was hurt. But with Gibson being back, we felt like he was a little bit expendable. And, well, with Gibson hurt again, I would like to have Robinson Jr. back. 2nd and 3 now. Handoff, no play fake. Jackson across the middle. Nice pass deflection there. Jeremiah Trotter has done very well in pass coverage. Getting a lot more snaps in the nickel with Drew Tranquil currently on the injured list. And he's played very good in that regard. Failed screen pass by Baltimore makes it 4th and 3, and they're going to go for it. At the 44-yard line, throw short, and it's caught for a first down. Odell Beckham Jr. makes the grab, and he keeps the drive alive. Now to the 39. It's a handoff right side. Here's J.K. Dobbins with a gain of 4, his 2nd carry of the day. In the gun, handoff. Dobbins again. He's met in the backfield. Deron Payne with the stuff. Nice loss of 2. Makes it now 3rd and 8. Trying to spread out the defense. Washington brings pressure, and they bring one too many. Diamador Lenore on the nickel blitz gets to Lamar Jackson. We saw that a week ago. We see it again this week. Sets up a 61-yard field goal try for the best in the business, Justin Tucker, and he doinks it off the right upright. No good for Justin Tucker. You rarely see that. And it's on Washington with good field position. They're already into Baltimore territory. A gain of 3 there on the ground by Singletary. Now 2nd and 7. Ravens, they bring pressure. Cousins lobs this one left side, but that one's overthrown. Step for step was Rock Ya-Sin there with Terry McLaurin. Now 3rd and 7, going empty. Cousins drops back, fires across the middle, and he has McLaurin, but it's not free. Superstar linebacker Roquan Smith lays the hit, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. Washington tacks on 3 as they lead now 10-3. 2nd and 18, coming out of the 2-minute warning. Jackson feels the heat, throws this one into the dirt. He only has 31 passing yards here in the first half. So 3rd and 18, they're just going to play it safe. Handoff to Robinson Jr. He will be wrapped up almost immediately, and now Washington will call a timeout. They want to try to get some points here to end the half. 1st and 10 at their own 23. Cousins drops back, fires, has McLaurin across the middle. That's going to be about 7. And Washington, they'll call timeout. 1:20 left to go here in the first half. Here's Singletary. He gets the carry on 2nd down. He spins forward to the 39. Washington continue to go hurry up here. Play fake 1st and 10. Cousins feels some pressure, rolls to his right, just dumps this one to the bench, and that'll stop the clock. Exactly a minute left to go. More play action here by Washington. Cousins feels some pressure, lobs this one right side, is deflected down by Marlon Humphrey, looking for the rookie Johnny Wilson. Now 3rd and 10. Pressure from Ravens, they bring 5, and Cousins just dumps this one off for Singletary. He's going to be wrapped up. Tyler Davis is hurt. He would be okay. And that'll be how the first half ends. The Commanders with a 10-3 lead here in Baltimore. Can they keep it up? We'll have to find out in the second half. So this is the Thursday night game, so no game has gone on before this one. So we'll jump right into the second half here. Ravens starting off with the football at their own 25. Here's Robinson Jr. Had a very good first half. Has 56 yards rushing down the day after that gain of 3. Back to the air on 2nd and 7. Jackson right side. This is going to be caught, and that's a first down pickup. Moves the chains is Gadsden. In the offset pistol, more read option here as Lamar Jackson is going to be chased down by Jeremiah Trotter. How about the rookie out of Clemson? That's not an easy task to do, to track down Lamar Jackson, and he made it look easy. Fortunately, next play, that's a nice heavy run by Ryan Robinson Jr., showing why he deserves to still be a #1 running back. So now with the new set of downs, back to the read option game. Jackson picks up 8 on the ground on his 7th carry of the day. Man in motion here on 2nd and 2. Shifts is the defensive line. They give it to Robinson. Crease gets enough. That's a pickup of 3. He's now got 73 yards on 10 carries. The new set of downs. Jackson's officially in the zone as that one's broken up. Nice defense that time by Yamin Davis to deflect it out of Mark Andrews' hand. 2nd and 10. This time they're going to try the right side. Davis gives chase, but he couldn't get there. And Lamar Jackson gets spun down at the 14-yard line. Gain of 16. And Baltimore has entered the red zone. Putting together a nice drive here to begin the second half. Here's J.K. Dobbins who breaks a tackle. He's all the way down at the 1-yard line. And Baltimore's cracking on the doorstep of their first touchdown of the day. Jackson's going to try to get it himself. He's not going to get there. That's also going to knock him out of the zone, as that was a loss of 1. Second and goal line formation. It's a toss out for Robinson. He's got the space, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown Ravens. But Mark Andrews hurt on the play. That could be a big loss for Baltimore. Tied up at 10 apiece as the Washington begins their first drive here of the second half, and Singletary gets stonewalled up the middle. Next play, a lot of pressure off that left side. Cousins throws it that way, and McLaurin takes a big shot across the middle. Roquan Smith again able to knock the ball away. One of the better inside linebackers in the National Football League. 3rd and 10, it's a failed screen, and Washington, they'll punt the ball right back to Baltimore, who has gained some of the momentum here. They're at midfield here. Handoff, Robinson, nice defense. Nice run stop there by Jatavius Martin. 2nd and 10, now bunch on the left side. As Lamar Jackson fires across the middle. This one's caught by Zay Flowers, who gets away from the defense. And Zay Flowers is going to take it to the end zone. Touchdown Ravens, a 51-yard connection with Zay Flowers. Able to break a couple of tackles and outrun the defense. Ravens have the lead again, now 17-10. It's a nice bubble screen for Curtis Samuel, getting him more out in space. Takes Washington out to the 39-yard line. Cousins across the middle. Here's Jahan Dotson. He's going to get hit hard, but he's going to fall forward to the 49. Mark inches shy of the first down marker. It's a toss play this time for Singletary. He gets a couple of blocks, finds a little bit of a crease, and he's able to put it into plus territory and move the chains. Going to go back to him here on 1st and 10. Left side, that's going to be stuffed. Tyler Davis. Yes, that looks just like Tyler Davis with the tackle. Now 3rd and 10. Cousins back to the air. Scanning the field. Has pressure in his face, and he doesn't see it. He's going to go down. Chris Wormley with the sack. And that'll end this Washington drive, and that'll end the third quarter. Baltimore with a 17-10 lead as we get ready for the final frame. They're out at the 46. There's a short pass. That's going to be a 3-yard connection. 2nd and 7 now. Robinson to the left, fires right side, and that was tipped, and that one should have been picked. Beckham has sure hands, but that one was batted right back up in the air. Lamar Jackson's lucky that wasn't a turnover. 3rd and 7, there's a pass left side. It's caught. Zay Flowers moves the sticks. And again, a big catch for the second-year man out of Boston College. With the new set of downs, Ravens will go back to the ground, and Robinson Jr., big hole left side. Nice blocks there by Stanley and Muti of that left side to spring that hole. To the 22 goes Baltimore again. Handoff Dobbins this time, and again they're just going to go left side, and Dobbins is going to find a crease to the end zone. Touchdown Ravens, a 22-yard run for J.K. Dobbins. The Ravens push their lead out now 24-10. Kirk Cousins in the office needs some sort of answer, and this isn't going to help. Simpson's one of about 4 Ravens to bring down Cousins there for a loss of 9. Now 3rd and 19. Ravens bring more pressure. Cousins sits in the pocket. He's going to fire this one deep for Dotson, who beats Marlon Humphrey in single coverage, and he is going to go the distance. An 84-yard bomb to Dotson, and the Commanders will answer right back with a touchdown. 24-17 as this fourth quarter, the offensive finally started to come alive consistently, as there's a 1-yard gain for Dobbins on the right side. 2nd and 9, Robinson Jr. checks back in. They go play fake to him here on 2nd and 9, and Jackson fires this one deep left, and it's caught. Zay Flowers again goes up over Martin and makes the tough grab. Now to the 24. Jackson rolls right. He's going to scramble for this one. He's going to take a shot after a gain of 9, and he's now out at the century mark rushing. From the 15, pressure left side. He fires that way. It's going to be caught. That's Rashad Bateman who moves the chains. 1st and 10. They could technically get a first down here. As man in motion across the formation. Play fake goes Jackson. He has a man in his face, and he fires this one on the back of the end zone. And Lamar Jackson is down. Big blow there for the Ravens. Looks like he's sitting on the sideline, so he's not going to go back to the locker room, which is a good sign. But the Baltimore has to turn to their backup here as they start with a 4-yard run. And it is the rookie Milton from Tennessee. 3rd and 6. Here is Milton scrambling outside the pocket. He gets by Fuller. He gets down to about the 1. And Joe Milton is down. 4th and 1 from the 1. They're going to go for it. They trust the rookie. And it doesn't work out. Jonathan Allen gets the penetration. He stuffs Robinson Jr. You had to know that was a run the entire way. Big time goal line stand. Keeps it a 7-point lead. As there's a nice 6-yard catch by Terry McLaurin. He gets actually into it against Odafe Owe. 2nd and 4, Singletary with a cut left side, picks up 2, and now Marlon Humphrey has to leave the field. Big 3rd down, handoff Singletary, he has the first down before being wrapped up by a couple of defenders, keeps this drive alive as they go inside 6 minutes. Play clock winding down, they go back to Singletary again, spun around inside, picks up 2. He's at 15 carries for 66 yards. They go empty on 2nd and 8. Cousins scanning, trying to look left side, has nothing open, has to roll away from the pressure and dumps it to the sidelines. Makes it a big 3rd and 8. Trips to the left. Cousins looking that way, has pressure in his face, and he gets hit as he throws. Sam Cosby hurt on the play, and Washington will have to punt the football right back, and they need another stop on defense. 1st and 10, Jackson throws that one in the ground. He's back in the game, as that was a failed screen. Next play, Ravens again trying to set up the screen. It doesn't work. So back-to-back failed screens now makes it a 3rd and 10 for Baltimore. It's now bunched left side. They will not throw a screen. As pressure is being brought, Jackson rolls to his right, fires, overthrow out of bounds. And Washington will get the football back at the 2-minute warning, down by 7. They need a touchdown. They're at the 41 of Baltimore to begin this drive. As Cousins off the play fake, fires this one deep right side, and it's broken up, but McLaurin almost makes the grab. Rodgers got a hand on it. It ended up in the hands of Terry, but he couldn't bring it in. That would have been 6. Instead, next play across the middle, that's a dangerous pass that's batted down. And now you face a 3rd and 10. Cousins in the gun. Takes the snap, looks left side. He has a catch. That's McLaurin. He's going to be brought down at about the 25, but there's a flag down, and they're going to be able to tack on 15 more. Personal foul roughing the passer against Baltimore. They're going to get Justin Matabuki on the penalty, and that puts Washington in the red zone. They begin with a give to Singletary, but he's brought up quickly. Simpson with a 2-yard loss. He's been all over the backfield today. 2nd and 12, setting up a screen for Singletary, just trying to negate some of this pressure. Works out, he gets 10 of his own, and it makes it now a more manageable 3rd and 2. Cousins takes the snap, pressure left side. Cousins fires across the middle, and he has Singletary in the end zone for a touchdown. Washington ties it back up at 24 apiece. And now the defense just has to hold as we're inside a minute. Ravens begin this drive at their own 25-yard line. Here's Mark Andrews. Haven't called his name today. He picks up 9. And don't forget, Baltimore is the best kicker in the league in Justin Tucker, who did, though, miss a 61-yard field goal already. 2nd and 1, right into pressure. Chase Young brings down Jackson. It's a big sack. Makes it 3rd and 8. Baltimore will use a timeout. And then they'll go read option next play, and Lamar Jackson has nothing but green grass in front of him. Lamar Jackson at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, a 73-yard run for Lamar Jackson. That is a massive, massive play, as that gives the Ravens the lead, and it looked like they were just trying to run the clock out. Instead, now Washington has to go down there and try to score. There's a nice begin, as Washington will use their first timeout. Now at the 42, Cousins again across the middle. McLaurin makes the tough grab and the first down. They'll call timeout number 2. They're already out at the 38. Trips to the left. Cousins looks right. Singletary out of the backfield. Nobody covers him, and he picks up an easy first down. 14 more, and now they're at the 24. 15 seconds left to go. Cousins has to get to the end zone. Here's Singletary again out of the backfield. Spun out of bounds. Picked up 7, but 3 more seconds came off. Now 11 seconds to go. Cousins in the pocket. Fires right side. Has a man open, but he couldn't keep his feet in bounds. That should have been a touchdown for Samuel. Instead, it's 3rd and 3. Cousins rolls to his right. Fires. Has a man, but he missed him. McLaurin could have maybe put it in the end zone. And now this will be the last play. 4th and 3 with a second left. You got to get to the end zone here. Cousins will take the snap. Ravens only rush 3. Cousins with some time. He's going to try to put this one left side, but it's overthrown for everybody. And that'll be how this one ends. The Baltimore Ravens win by a final score of 31-24. An exciting finish to this Thursday night football game. As started off a defensive battle and ended with an offensive slugfest. Both teams put up 14 in the fourth quarter. Made for plenty of fireworks, but it was the 2019 NFL MVP Lamar Jackson with the big 78-yard touchdown run to give the Ravens the lead. That was just a huge blow. You got to account for Lamar Jackson on those situations. We failed to do so. The Ravens were able to capitalize. They win this ball game. They improve to 5-2, and we drop to 2-5. We also get one new injury, and it's Antonio Gibson. He's going to miss the next 3 weeks with an abdominal tear. A great running back, but he's just had a hard time staying healthy this season. His second extended injury list tenure for the year. Here are your Week 7 scores. We'll take a look at 3 of them. Starting off with this game between the Packers and the Bears. The Packers able to go on the road and with a 21-point fourth quarter get the win. And this was the first start of the season for Ryan Tannehill. Yes, Jordan Love got a little bit of playing time in this one, but he was benched before this game, and Tannehill able to lead Green Bay to a victory over a rival in the Chicago Bears. On Sunday Night Football, our next opponent is the Bengals, and they smashed the Falcons 31-15. That makes Cincinnati now 6-1, the team to beat in the AFC. Reigning MVP Joe Burrow has not slowed down since last season. And finally, on Monday Night Football, the Dolphins, they're able to pick up the victory over the Texans 23-19. As both quarterbacks put up very similar numbers, but it was Miami who was able to win this one and continue to try to be one of the top teams in the AFC East. Here are your players of the week. Both of our quarterbacks in this game were able to get it, which is interesting. And then Marte Mapu of the Jaguars had a 2-pick game to get AFC Defensive, and Grant Delpit gets NFC Defensive Player of the Week. So we touched on next episode, we'll be facing the Cincinnati Bengals at home, and this one is not going to be easy. This is a very tough team with skills all over the offensive side of the football. Now, fortunately for us, Jamar Chase will miss this game, so we only have to contend with Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, and T. Higgins. Not bad, right? I do think we could potentially take advantage of this defense. If we win this one, it'll have to be a shootout. And at least we're at home at FedEx Field. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, make sure you drop a like and you subscribe down below, especially if you want more franchise content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.